What's up, Patty? 164 Diecast, Yen 3K. How you guys all doing? Ben Gazin, nice to see you. Josh Wheels. How's everyone doing so far? Thanks for joining so far. Stacks of Diecast, how you doing? Hope you guys are all having a good day. Good Monday so far. So today I think we're just gonna go over some 3D parts that I have on the website now. I just uploaded a bunch of them and changed all the quantities of stuff that I've had before. So I've been printing up a bunch like crazy like the past like 2-ish weeks. Yen 3K, how you doing? So yeah, we're just gonna go, and I have some new stuff. So I'm gonna quickly go over the stuff that just restocked, and then we're gonna go with the newer stuff because that's always more entertaining. So restocks, I have let's see, where's the camera? These are 164 motorcycles here. I made these up, and I made these up like 2019 or something like that. Oops, sorry. Made these up in 2019 or something around that, and I made a second version. Here, sorry. This is the second version with the ape hangers here. These are available. I have 3 of those in stock, and I have I think 8 of these, or 8 or 9 of these regular Harleys here. These are the Tesla ATVs. I'm trying to get this. The camera keeps shifting, and I really don't like that. These are the Tesla ATVs. They're printed in gray resin. Sorry, guys. I got a couple of these. I think I got another 10 of these here. And these are the Land Cruiser roof racks. I have a couple of these here. These fit. I don't think I have one here. Actually, I do. Give me 1 second. It's a little dirty, but. So this is a Land Cruiser, the 80 series that just came out. Those ATVs look nice. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. And this is a Land Cruiser here, all painted up. This is the same exact one. Half-House Customs, Great Customs, 6.2 Captured. How you guys all doing? This is the original, and this is all the painted up version. Just a little bit of detail. Oops, it's that way actually. And yeah, it's pretty cool. So I got those restocked. Not really restocked. I have 3 left over. I need to make more of those. I went to a show actually yesterday, and I sold a couple of those, so had a little bit more running low now. And I made pretty much the exact same thing, but I made them smaller for the Tacomas, which let me get that. The Tacomas have a smaller roof than the Land Cruiser, obviously, because it's a truck, not a SUV, I guess, or I don't know what you want to call that, Land Cruiser. But so this is the same exact one as a Land Cruiser, but a tiny bit smaller. I hope you guys can see that. This little one would actually fit inside of it. So yeah, this one fits on the roof. Covers up the sunroof. I'm trying to turn it. There you go. Yep. So that's what it all looks like right there. You just glue it on top, paint it all up. And yeah, and so that's that one. There's a couple of those there. These are the bicycle roof racks for the Datsun 510s, or really any car, but I made these for the 510s. Someone had asked for them a while back, and they came out pretty cool. These are universal risers. There's 2 versions for this, and basically what you do with these is you glue them onto the bottom of the car, so they actually go like this. So if you wanted to raise this EK9, and you want to make it super tall, you would sand the base down just a bit. You sand it down, and you actually glue this just like that, where the axles go like this. And so you put both of them there. They go like that, and then I can't grab this thing. They go something like that, so that you would now slide the axles through the bottom hole or the top hole. This one gives you 2 options here. And now you can have a raised up Civic. So it's pretty cool, something different. I know people use them for like trucks, stuff like that, but I've seen people use the Civics. It's pretty cool. Yen 3K makes them more for the convention. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be able to go to the convention, unfortunately. I didn't get a room. Maybe I should call the hotel and get a room for a day or something like that, but right now it's not looking like I'm going to. That's unfortunate, but you know, happens. Maybe the next year. These are restocked. These are the roof racks for the Datsun 510s, or again anything with this kind of length. And this is a filler for it. So these are separate items, and this one actually snaps in. I can get it. There you go. So that's what that looks like. And then this actually, I realized after I printed it, it fits the 4Runner. Just like that. Look how cool that looks. I think that looks sick. It fits just like that. So you can paint it all up, separate parts. You wanted this to be black, this to be fully detailed. You can do that. So those are restocked. Some trash cans, some dumpsters here. I have a closed off one, but most people like the open because they can fill stuff up with it. And these, which are a restock, but I never really held too much stock of these. These are wings, universal wings. So you just glue the bottoms right here, the posts. You glue those onto the car, and you paint them up beforehand and glue them on, and then they fit. Pretty nice. Static.bu, I think, or Blue. I can't remember his exact username. He just did these on a Miata. He showed me some pictures last night, so he'll be posting those soon. So if you guys want to check him out on a build, you guys can go over to his page. And then this is one of the new items, which are some wheelie bars, some really big wheelie bars at that. So these are made for Boo. Okay, yeah. Thank you for clarifying. These are some wheelie bars, and they go. This is the back, obviously. Yep. Thanks, Dax, for tagging him. Appreciate it. Go over to his page. He has the wings. I gave him one yesterday. I saw him at one of the meets here. So I think he might have posted up. I'm not sure yet. But he makes some cool cars. Go check him out. But these are the wheelie bars, really big wheelie bars for gassers, and it's originally for the 55 gasser. And it's basically, this goes over the axle area, the differential pretty much. And then this can glue to the base, and they'll lay out pretty damn long compared to the other version. Where is it at? I don't have one. Oh, here it is. Yeah, cool. This is the version I made for the Honda Civic. Not the EK9, but I guess it would kind of work. But this was for the, yeah, there you go, that fits. But now look at the size comparison to that. So it goes something like that, but it's not made for the car, so. Look a little goofy, but you can definitely make it work. Diecast Land, how you doing, Alfredo? Hope you're doing good. Danny's Oldies, Static Brew. There you go. Hey, look, there's Static Brew. That's the guy I was talking about. Go check his page out. Yeah, so those wheelie bars were for there, and for the other, I think it's an EG, the blue drag one. So I made those for that. So it's pretty cool. You go check those out. I think that's all for this bin. I have some more Miata, or really pop-up headlights, but I labeled them as Miata because it gets more people interested in them. Sick wheelie bars. Thank you, Alfredo. Appreciate it. I have to hook you up with some next time I see you. But these are some pop-up headlights. It's kind of hard to see the detail, but I have a couple different options here, and I'm actually coming out with these, which are angry headlights. So I don't know if you've seen those in on some other Miatas where they have the like the slits on the headlights to make them look like a face. Yeah, those are them. Those will be out soon. Next container. Do you have tuned Silverado chassis? I'm assuming you mean chassis. I don't have any chassis for those to lower them or raise them yet, but I do have something that might work, and I'll show you in a bit in my next container. That might work for them. I don't have one on hand, otherwise I'd show you. But the thing I do have for tuned Silverados are these. These are camper shells, and you cut off the roll bar, sand it a little bit, and then these should fit just right in. And they have little windows on each side, except for the back, obviously. And yeah, you paint them up, make it look pretty cool. That's a new item. This is another new item. This is like a Thule box, a cargo box you put on top. So I have two versions of these. This is one of them. So you glue it on the top just like that, and it would overhang from the windows. And then I have another version I'll show you in the next container, where it actually has the bars that actually would glue or, you know, in real life clip onto the roof of a car. So it actually looks pretty cool in this. So I'll show you this. Evolution. What's the treasure hunt join? How you guys are doing? Oh, it's upside down. So it goes something like that. you glue it just like that. I'm just gonna try and show you, but this camera's awkward. Just like that. That's how those go. So those are new. Those are on my website right now. And these, which are, actually I have one on the car already. These are the old school air conditionings, the swamp coolers. Yeah. You have roll bars and cages. I have a roll bar, and yeah, I do. I'll show you. It's also in the next bin. Those will be up soon. But this is the old school swamp cooler that you would see in all the old bombs and lowriders. And they're all in black now because a lot of people didn't want to paint them because they're so small, so I made it all in black. But that's basically what they look like. They have this little bracket, you could see, and that glues onto the inside of the window, and it's just like that. Pretty nice. So those are restocked. Those are there. Another restock is this vending machine. Again, I printed up in black because not many people wanted to paint them up. But this has 130 something items in there, and they're all like staggered, so they're not doesn't look like it's fully stocked, but pretty cool. New item is this is a telephone booth, kind of like the Doctor Who's kind. I like to see Porsche parts because that's the main thing I mess with. I'll be making some more Porsche stuff soon. I got other people who want to see it, have more stuff. This is a telephone booth, and yeah, pretty cool for the diorama. I got some of those. These are diorama tires that I made up. I made this for a side project, but it didn't work out the way I wanted to. So now I have some. These are hard plastic, hard resin. So you can just glue these somewhere and not have to waste actual rubber tires there. So I think it's really cool. It's kind of hard to show you the detail on them, but it's an actual tread pattern. But I don't know. I don't think you guys can see it, but there's an actual tread pattern there. Looks pretty cool in person. So those are new. Those are also up there. I think they're like $1.20 in there or something like that. And these next item is the Universal wide bodies. My girls love Hot Wheels. What's cracking? How you doing, man? Nice to see you in here. First gen. How you doing? Oh, there you go. Connection. Okay, good. These are Universal wide bodies here. So the way these work, you would sand the fenders on a car. I'm trying to think what car. I mean, I guess you can kind of use it here. Glue them. You would sand this just down, get a little bit abrasive, and then using some glue, and you can actually wide body the car. Okay, I can't hold all this. Or fender flare, wide body, whatever you guys want to call it. But it looks something like that. If I can get it straight, I can't get it straight, but. And then I'm just gonna hold it like this, but that way it gets a little wider. And so imagine this on all four sides of the cars, and it'd be pretty cool. Ally Scale Builder, how you doing, man? Nice to see you in here. So those are restocked. See, is this gonna go back? My connection's breaking down. So those are on my website. I have a couple sets there. Surfboards. People were asking me for these, and I had to print some more up. But these are old surfboards that should go in the back of trucks and stuff like that. Those will be nice for some trucks as well as like fender flares. Yeah, I've seen some people use those on a guy Custom Diecast. He's from Ohio. He does a lot of raffles. Does some really good work. He actually used those on I believe it was I don't know if it was a bus or the truck, the T2, the Volkswagen. But it came out pretty damn sick. So if you want, go check it out his page. He has it. I think he posted it like 2 weeks ago or something like that. But it's pretty cool. But yeah, these surfboards, I have them in a 3-pack, and you can get them there. They're all black, so they're easy to paint. If you want to make them a bright color, you don't need to do a base coat of black and have them really pigmented. So now it's all ready for you. So those are good. These are some Universal camper shells. I had originally made these for the GMC Cyclone. And I realized quickly that they kind of fit a majority of trucks that are in the same size. So these are all black, and they have some windows just on the back. You can see that. If you can see it, hard to see my camera, but they're there. I have 3 of those in stock, and then I have these, which are bed covers. So this is for the '62 Chevy C10, and this is for the '83 Silverado. I'll get you the trucks real quick. These are the trucks. This is the '62 Chevy. This is the '83 Chevy Silverado. Both customs I did, but pretty cool. But yeah, these will fit. Did I get the right one here? These will fit them just like that. No glue, no nothing. I can't tilt it, but you can see they fit. Yeah. Show the motorcycle. I'll show the motorcycle real quick. I did it a little bit ago. Actually, these ones, yeah. These I don't have on the website just yet, because I want to build more inventory of them. But these are some real life ones. I forget what brand these are because I'm not too familiar with motorcycles. But these are some of them. I need to retune some stuff because you can see they're not 100% yet. So I don't want to release them and you know, have a poor quality item. So those are coming out soon. I think I have 4 different files I need to tweak on the motorcycles because they need to be fit for 1/64 scale. They were originally a bigger one. Bucket seats. Eastside Diecast, how you doing? Matthew Duarte photo, how you doing? My daddy's doing good. These are some bucket seats I made, universal ones. I got a bunch of those. Those are on the website too. These are the bull or push charger. I don't know. There's a universal name for these things. You know what these things are in the front of police interceptors. But yeah, these glue right here to the bottom of the base of any car. So if you want to, there's 4. Oops. There you go. Just like that. I don't know if you guys could see it because it's black on black. Maybe that was stupid. I doubt you would want to put one of them on here, but if you want to see the Civic, because it's a white contrast, that's something it would look like. But that's there. Intercoolers, hard to kind of see them. This is a square intercooler here. And this is one that's a little more race with angles and stuff like that. Those are all in there. Where's a good place to leave a positive review for your shop? Just Instagram. If you post on your story, I repost it for my references on my story. If you on my account, if you go, I have the highlights. I have 2 or 3 different highlights there that show the references, and so that would appreciate that. Thank you. Well, I want to check the video real quick. Good luck. Keep up the good work. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by. These need some work. These aren't on the website yet, but these were supposed to be the Continental kits. But I'm gonna add the back bumper around kind of like the what is that? Is that the 58? Yeah, 58 Impala, the new black treasure hunt with the white Dia de los Muertos library on it. So I'm gonna add that bumper, and it should be cool. Sick epic build mods. Thanks, man. These are some LED light bars. Don't know if you can see the detail, but they have a groove. There's some like roughness in there. It's just a bunch of little squares to simulate the LED light bar. Let me see. Oh, I don't have it on here either. Alright, I have one painted up. I don't know where it went. I thought it was on the shelf right there. But yeah, so this is, you can paint just the rough edge white, and you'll see there's grooves and stuff like that to simulate the LED into it. So that's one kind of light bar. That's newer age. But these are the KC light bars. So this is the classic 4 light, and you can actually just paint a dab of yellow and you get the actual KC racing look to it. Or you can just leave it all black and glue it right on top of a car. I'm trying to get it here. It's really has to hold this shit. Okay, I can't turn it. But you get the point. It'll go something like that. Well, yeah, I got those. Those are in stock too. And next thing is this snorkel. I had made this up for the Land Cruiser originally. So it would just glue right on the side of the car like that. And I actually have one here. This is one of my builds when the Land Cruiser first came out, but that's the snorkel right there, so it would go up to the top, and it overhangs just a little bit, if you could see that. So just like the real ones. So something cool. Let's see. I think that's cool. These are the next cool thing. I think this is one of my favorite things. Is this chassis mounted wing? This can fit a lot of cars. And so these are up on the website too. So they have these little slots in the sides, a little Y, and they're pretty cool. Fit a lot of stuff. Crate customs, nice work. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. But yep, so those will fit. Just about anything. I'm gonna make them a little wider for some Porsches. That way they fit. You can just cut the wing, replace them, and glue them on. If you wanted to cut them off, have a meaner stance wing to it, because it's really damn wide. Can't see the camera here, but look at the size comparison. It's really big wing. So now imagine this on the this is 993. Now imagine this on the RWB or something along those lines, the 930, the new premium. They all kind of share the same post length, so this can be cut and just glued straight on, and it would look pretty damn mean. So that's something cool. And I think that's it for this container. I think I got everything. Yeah. Yep. So that's that. That's that container. Next one. Bought some stuff off you this Sunday. Cool. Thanks, man. Appreciate you stopping by. That wing looks really nice. Thank you. I appreciate it. John's Diecast. Nice to see you in here. These are some roll cages or roll bars. They fit. I had sized them up for the Tacomas, but I underestimated the length, the height of them, so they don't exactly fit the way I wanted them to. But I imagine that these can fit in the back seats of some cars or something. I don't know. I haven't really had time to try it out, but they're in there. I have like 20 something of them, but it's just something else you want to try. It's there. These are some porta potties. I thought these were pretty cool. Any plans on some Harley Road King? I think the closest I would have to a Road King is this, but it's not exactly the, a Road King, but another bagger. So these are on the website too, if that's something you're interested in. I have the ape hangers and I have the regular ones. The extended forks on this one, but they both have the same bags and stuff on the side, so that's something. You want to look at those are there. So that was that. Porta potties. This, I have one of these because I don't know, they're cool, but not a lot of people want them. But for the dioramas, these are a full shelf, bunch of different items. I think I counted there was like 120 or something like that. There's rattle cans, steering wheels, just a bunch of parts. There's even some wrenches and tools inscribed there, if you can really see that. Some spots for some magazines and something else, something different. These next things I really like. These are universal diffusers. Look at that, they're pretty cool. I think I have eight or nine of those regular bar Harleys up on my website right now. I think I have them all printed up. But these are the diffusers. They glue right on this part right here. We just put some glue here, sand the interior, or sand the base of the car in the back, and you can glue them right there, and you have a nice diffuser there. This next thing is something I got a lot of people who wanted. These are the bike on a roof rack kind of thing. There's only one spot for one. I don't know if I should add two. I haven't got people who wanted more than one, so I just did the one. This is I'm not familiar with bikes at all. There's a name for having this type of handlebars on there that someone told me, but I can't remember it. But you guys see it. It's a mountain bike or something like that. But yeah, those are there on the website. They're a little fragile, so I'm like, I don't know if I want to ship them, so I advise you guys to come pick them up if you're local. But if not, they're online for an option. The next is a restock, but also like an update on this design. This is the roof rack for a Volkswagen T1. I think it's a T1 is the van. Yeah, T1's the van. And so this mounts right over the side. And it has a ladder built in, so it's not two-piece. So before I had a two-piece thing where you would have to glue it on top and it would overhang. But now it's all built into one, and the thing's not as long. The ladder's not as long, so I think it works great. For sure, bro. Consider 6 of them sold. Appreciate it, man. Make one a 29er instead of a 10-speed. Yeah, I could do that. I need the roof rack. Oh, you should. I had it Sunday. You should have asked. I would have gave you one. But this is the revamped thing. The tubing's not as thick. I think before I had like a 2.5, 3 millimeter tubing around, and it looked a little odd. So now this is a 1 1/4, if I'm not mistaken. So it looks a little more like real life. So yeah, pretty cool. These are curb parking stops, like the thing you in a parking lot you don't want to run over. And I actually have one right here. I have this as an example on my website too, but if I can open this. There you go. I painted it yellow, gave it a little distressed look. But, so now imagine this, oops, with the car. Now, it's that thing. You don't want to run over that thing you see in the parking lot. So, I have a bunch of those up there. These are stored in a 3-pack because I don't think it's really worth it to buy just one. So, I made a 3-pack. So, if you guys want some of these are there. And all the 3D stuff, I should remind you, is all easy to paint material. The resin really grabs the paint. That's why I did it in gray, so you can see all the details and do your paint however you want it. Powder, Logan, Car for Mac, join. How you guys all doing? Thanks for joining, stopping by. This is a Thule or a cargo box that you can mount on top of your cars. These little smaller ones. The EK has a weird hood, weird roof, but that's how it goes. Something like that on top. I need to make the bars a little longer, but that's kind of how they would go. Just imagine them a little bit longer, but I have these printed up before I measured, so those are on the website now. And this next thing is for the T2 bus. I posted this on my Instagram a couple days ago, maybe like a week now. But these go on the sides of the bed, and they glue, and you can stain them like wood and all that stuff, make it look realistic. Or if you want the metal look, you can just paint them black. But they're pretty cool. And side rails, I don't know, pretty nice. They're there. This is something new. These are the universal tow hitches. I had someone who wanted some, so I didn't know exactly what car they wanted them for, but made them up. You could see this little tiny little tow hitch with the little ball at the end. I hope you guys can see that. But yeah, so you just glue it right on top of the base. Doesn't work on that. Yeah, they might. I don't know. I have to see. I don't have one. Oh, actually I do. Yeah, whatever. They should fit. But yeah, those are them. I have a couple of these. I think I have these in a 2-pack or a 4-pack. I can't remember anymore. But those are there. Those are new. Those are on the website. This next thing's a little experimental thing. I wanted to see how people would react to this. But this is a universal. What am I trying to think? Sunroof. There you go. So, like that. You would put it there and. Okay. Sorry. Oh my god, I can't grab it. I'm trying to grab it, but my finger covers the whole thing. You glue them on like that, and it has a little bit of an angle, if you guys can see. A little bit of an angle, so it makes it look like it's up in the back. And so you just glue them down, and I'm just going to show you the top here. I'm not going to try and tilt it. So it makes the have a sunroof. It's pretty cool. I don't know, something different. Figured maybe someone would try it. I didn't make that many of them up, but it would be pretty cool. And these I think are ugly, but I don't like the real life things either, but I know people wanted them. These are the universal hood scoops, and they have the little vent in the back that you would see in real life to allow access to the engine bay. But yeah, these are universal things. Something a little small, put on the hoods of cars. If you wanted to have a Civic with the hood scoop, you can. There you go. And just glue it on, sand a little bit, make that angle fit perfect on the hood, and you'd be in business. Hot Wheel Jersey joined, Base Mini Motors joined. How you guys doing? Hope you guys are having a good Monday. Next thing up, this is not my design, I got this offline, but this is a drag light tree. Or a drag strip. Someone asked me to do one, and I found the file and I printed it up, and it's pretty cool. So hopefully that guy comes through and buys it, but if not, whatever, I got some inventory for him. I think that's it for this. Yeah, that's it for this box. Next box is 1 second. Next box is this. So the holidays are coming back around, so I wanted to restock on some old stuff. If you could see these are actually, I have one. Let me just do this real quick. Oh, where'd it go? Okay, I don't know where I went. I don't know where that one went. I have a Christmas truck. Now I have to find it. But whatever. Okay, I guess we'll move on. This is the 62 Chevy bed filler. So it's hard to see in black, but especially right here. Why is the lighting so bad on this? These are a bunch of Christmas presents. There's over 20 Christmas presents here, so it makes it look like the bed of the truck is full and stuff. So you have to sand the sides a little bit down because the casting's not as straight from the factory, which is irritating. But sand it down, and this would pop right in, and you can paint all these up and get the nice bright colors, do a little design and stuff. Hobby Exclusives, how you doing? So those are for the 62 Chevy. These are for the 83 Silverados. Actually, I should have showed you this. It's pretty much the same thing, but for a different car, different truck. But this is the 83 Silverado. This is the 62 Chevy. And this is pretty much what it looks like. And yeah, you paint those up, nice bright colors, ready for Christmas. And these are for the Datsun. Oops. It's for these. I don't have them in the same bin. These are for there. These, you have to cut the sides of them because I mismeasured, but these will fit right inside, and then you can put them on a Datsun wagon and they'll fit. And it's the same thing with these. These are the ones for Halloween. These are the big, oops, backwards. This is the jack-o'-lantern one. So there's actually a hole in the bottom. If you get like a fiber optic, you can actually have it light up. There's a guy named Godworks on here, and he lit it up, I think, a couple Halloweens ago. And he put it in the roof rack, and it looks pretty cool. Same thing with the, so this is for the Datsun 510, this roof rack. But then I also made them for here, which is the 83 Silverado. Hopefully you guys can see that. So there's a bunch of pumpkins and a big jack-o'-lantern on top, with the mouth cut out. So the pumpkin's actually hollow, so there's a hole in the bottom right there. So you can put a little tiny little LED light, and it actually lights up. I believe it was Godworks and Hot Wheels LBC that actually lit it up. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure they both did that. But it's pretty cool, something cool for Halloween. You can detail it all up, make it look weathered, something like that. And this next one's, a lot of people like this. This is Chucky. You gotta make sure before the 62s around. I could do that. That'd be funny. But this is Chucky standing on a bunch of skeleton heads, skulls, with his knife out. I hope you guys can see that. But yeah, he has a little knife and stuff like that. And yeah, it's pretty cool. And here's one right here, all painted up. This one I did a couple Halloweens ago. And so I weathered the skeletons, and I detailed the hell out of Chucky. And I actually broke off his knife at one of the last points, which was really disappointing, but I broke it off. But he's all detailed up there. And then this is pretty much the same thing, but without Chucky in it, because not everyone wants it. Sorry, I don't know if I missed it, but do you have any motors? No, motors are coming up next, so you're just in time. Fletchbuilt, how you doing, man? Nice to see you. Is there chassis wing universal? It's pretty much universal. You have to kind of tweak it for some stuff. You might have to cut some slits into some cars because the rear ends extend a little bit longer than others. But yeah, they'll probably fit. Can you make tent racks with a new Tacoma? Tent racks? I have I don't have it actually printed up, but I made, it's like it connects to the bed. It dips into the bed here and then actually goes over, kind of like the new Matchbox one, but it's 3D. But it goes all the way over. It has a full pop-up tent like already up. But yeah, those will be restocked soon. I have to tweak some stuff because I wasn't too happy with what I printed up, so thankfully I didn't print too many up. But this is one. That's the weathered version and the regular version here, and they just fit just right in. And yeah, it's something cool for Halloween. I actually originally had this one. Let's see if I can pop it out. Can I get Chucky out without breaking him? Oh, a little bit. So this is supposed to be in this car. It's backwards. There you go. That's what that truck's supposed to look like. But yeah, so it's all matching, and it's pretty cool. So these will fit. You can just take them in and out, and put them in different Silverados if you want something to match. And the same thing with the 62s. Although, if you want a more permanent fix, you can glue it in, or just not sand it as much, so it's not as tight. High End Speedway, how you doing? Secondhand Blister, welcome to the stream. These are universal coffins here, and so I originally saw the surfboard here, and for some reason I got the idea that, hey, we need coffin to replace it, so you can lay them in just like that. It's kind of hard to see because the interior is black, but just imagine it. But it's there's a bunch of them there, all black this year. I made them gray last year, and then I was like, that's stupid, I should have just made them black. Most people are going to paint them black anyway, so when I was restocking them, I was just like, okay, let's do that this year. But yeah, so these are all up on the website here if you want to get ready for holiday customs. Sticks164, Rowan, how you guys doing? So that's that for this one, I believe. Yeah, I think that was everything there. So that's seasonal, so this stuff only comes out around Easter time. So I'm still making more stuff. I have to restock on some other holiday stuff, but that's what I have right now. Let me show you these. These are what a lot of people are here for. Who supplies your wheels? I get wheels from everywhere, man. Tons of different countries. These here are RB26 engines. So I have a bunch of engines right now. I still need to work on the inventory on them because you can see this little corner is good, but this is all lacking here. So I still need to make more. But this is what I have on the website right now. This is the RB26 twin turbo. It's on the supports so it doesn't break during shipping, but this is what it looks like when it's not. Where's it at? That's the top. That's what it looks like when it's all cut. So if you cut the engine bay out of any car, just drop this right in, glue it, paint it all up, be perfect. I got seasonal stuff in my 3D parts I have stashed. Cool, man, thanks. Hope to see some new stuff with it. This is a 2JZ. The Collector Hot Wheel, how you doing? JT Custom, nice to see you. 520 Diecast, Arizona, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by. This is the 2JZ, again, on the supports, so it doesn't break during shipping, but same thing, cut off the supports, drop it right in the car engine bay once you cut the hood off, and it'll be perfect. Do a little detail work. I don't know if I have one out. Yeah, I don't have one out of the supports, but I'll have more soon. I can do that. This next one is the EJ20. This is off the Subaru. Prices on engines. I don't know actually. What did I have them up for? Give me 1 second. Oops, I didn't put that right. I think I have them for $4 right now. Let me see. Yeah, I have them posted right now for $4 on my website for any of the engines that are coming out, new and old. So, Cherry Designs, what's up, good? How you doing? This is the EJ20, like I said, and this is actually the twin turbo version of it. Although you wouldn't really be able to see it if it's in the car, but they're in the back with the supports there. And yeah, a lot of detail there. So those three are on the website. I do have, this is the 1JZ. This isn't on the website just yet because I had some problems on it. But this is the 1JZ coming out. And I have some German stuff. This is just a sneak peek. This is for the what am I thinking of? The 32 Ford. Any RB engines? Yeah, these are the RB26s. These are up on my website right now. RB26 twin turbo, those are there. But yeah, you guys can just look and see. There's a couple different engines there. I need to add quantity for all this stuff because I didn't make enough yet. Chop wheel, there. How are you doing, man? These, oh, actually, you can see that angle. These are the hood exhaust for the new EG, the drag one, the blue and white one, white hood, blue body. But yeah, so these you can cut out or Dremel down the original one that's in the interior and glue this one in the spot, and the pipe extends out of the actual hood, so it looks cooler because the new one, it just sits like below the hood line, which makes no sense. So made those up. Those are pretty cool. Something else is this, which is the velocity stacks. Oops, can you see that? Velocity stacks for 55 gas, or really anything that has the hood extruding out, or then the motor extruding out of the hood. Deputy Backing Bandit, how you doing? Jorge Campos, how you doing? So yeah, these are the double velocity stacks here. I don't know actually if you can call these velocity stacks, but they're stacks nonetheless. But yeah, so you can cut off the top of the motor of the gasser, the 55 gasser, or the Chevy Nova, and glue this right on top, and these will fit perfect. Or you can actually just go ahead and just glue them just like this. Grind down this a tiny little bit. Subi Diecast, how you doing? Glue, sand this down a little bit so it sits a little inset. Get that perfect straight look to it, and then glue those right on. And now you have a big ass engine Honda. I have another version of these too, which are the a blower. So this actually has all the wiring to it. So there's a bunch of stuff going on here. I made it to kind of look like a supercharger a little bit. So it has the pipes and the wires coming out the back, the sides, and it actually has, if you can, hopefully you can see this. It has 3 of the intakes with the split in the I don't know what those are called, but the circles. It's super hard to see, but I'm hoping you can guys see the little detail there. There's a bunch of little detail here, and these are actually, I think, like 0.25 millimeters wiring there, so it's really detailed, really small, and it really helped get a lot more detail there. I've had these at the shows the past 2 weeks or something like that, and people really like this style, so I'm happy to have them on the website now. So those are there if you guys want to go check them out. I think I have them, I think also in like a 2-pack. I forget how much, but they're there. The next thing here is a fuel cell or a fuel tank that you've put on the front of gassers. Notorious G35, how you doing? This is a fuel tank or fuel cell. I'm not sure if whatever you guys want to call it, but this is basically for the 55 gasser or the Nova, mainly because they already kind of have one, so you can sand it down and replace it with a way bigger one to give it more detail, because the factory one doesn't do justice to what the real life looks like. So these bars here, they would glue into the kind of, I guess, like the radiator, the grill of it, and have the cap facing out towards the front of the car, and it has a little band, stuff like that, have more detail and straps. Pretty cool. Make some Chevy LS engines. I think I have. This is a twin turbo V8. That's the closest to an LS right now. But these are on the website right now. But I need to make more inventory of these. But there you go. So that's some of the engines here. I have more, but like I said, I need to make more inventory for them. This is a cool combi replacement, or not really replacement, because you would have to do a lot of work, because you can kind of barely see the other one. But this is kind of just glue in place. You cut that one out. I'm gonna need some stackers and fuel tanks for gassers. I got them on the website, man. I got a bunch of and fuel tanks. I'm gonna be making also the fuel cells that go in the back rear, because I know someone wanted those instead of these round ones. So that's really cool. I can already see people putting LS engine RX in it. It'd be great. I'd love to see that. I got some crazier engines here. What's this one with the pipes? This is, like I said, universal. There's so many ways you can put different engines here. I'm just gonna go through and show you a couple of these. So like this one has stacks that are crazy. The piping, all that stuff. I'm just gonna go through this because I didn't label all these, so I don't know all the names off the top of my head. This is an old carburetor with the intercooler in front. These, you can see all these things. Another one with the blower. That'd be nice in some S2000s too. Yep. This is for the Mustang. There's a hair there. There's these, which are for an old Mustang, 60 style Mustang. Any flat engines like Boxer engines, I have these. These are the EJ20s off the Subaru. So there you go. These are Boxer style. Twin turbo too. Lando's Diecast, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. So yeah, that's the Boxer style. And what else do I have here? Twin turbo V8s. I have a Hudson Hornet if anyone's doing any customs on those. There you go. Hudson Hornet engine. Pretty cool. This is a closer look at the V8. Twin turbo V8. That'll be coming out soon. Oops, that's backwards. There you go. Sorry, it's kind of hard to see this stuff, guys. But that's some stuff there. This other one. Some little shorter stacks, but still stacks. Pretty cool. And then I think this is the last. Did I do this one? Yeah, I showed that one. That's it for this container. So now we're on to the last container of 3D parts for the day. We're 4 containers down. And now we're on the last one. I have some more edges in here, so I'll start off by showing those real quick. Like I said, I mislabeled everything and everything is all mixed up. So I don't know the names of these. I have to go through my computer and figure them out again. But like this one there has intakes and the fan there. This is, I'm not even gonna try. I messed everything up. I do know this. This is the this is for the R35 for the Liberty Walk and the mainline. So you're gonna cut out that grill, replace the entire engine bay all at once. Pretty cool. Show that first one again. I hope you're talking about this one. Can you see that? Intercooler's a little messed up, so that's why it's on the website. But hopefully you guys can see that a little bit more. There you go. And then this one, oh, that's the same thing. This one too. Like I said, I don't know the names of these because I mixed them all up at one point. But that's there. Still need to tweak some stuff. And then this is the last one, which I think is for, should be for the AE86. 13B, yeah, I think that's what someone was telling me, that it might be a 13B. But I do have the files for those, so I'll be making them and actually organizing them, so it all makes sense. Looks like 2nd gen RX-7, might be, yeah. This is for the AE86. I think, I don't know. Again, I could be wrong. It's a rotary. Okay, cool. You guys have all come to a decision. I'll have to label that after the stream. This is for. Do I have one here? I don't have one here with a lift kit on it. But this is a universal lift kit that you can lift any car, just about any car, or truck. So this was made to lift the Silverado. So they share the same wheelbase. There, sorry, can you guys see that? So this is where you slide the front axle to this now, and the back axle to there, and of course line it up. But so on the regular mainline one, you would have to sand it down just a bit to get some more abrasiveness on there, so that the glue will mix well. As you have 4, let's see, 1, 2, you have 4, 8. You have 8 posts. Daddy Daycare Customs, I just ordered some stuff. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. So these are this is the front. Can I just show some detail here? That's the front. It has the shocks, it has a sway bar, it has the mounting points. When you're restocking on wheels, I'm hoping to get an order, what is it, a week from now. My order got delayed from Malaysia, so I'm a little bit dry right now. And then I have a big order coming in October. So hopefully I can get some new stuff soon. I know I'm out of a lot of stuff, so that's why I've been focusing more on 3D parts to compensate. But so these have the horizontal shocks and the four shocks in the back, along with the differentials. Both sides has a differential, but it's kind of hard to see in the front here. You can kind of see it more from the back, but it's all there. And so basically you would glue all these top parts here, all these little ones here, and they go to the bottom of the base, so that now they would look something like this on the car, and so now the wheels would be way lower, therefore rising it, or raising it. And then this also works, so look at that, that was the same Silverado. They kind of share the same wheelbase a little bit, so now you can lift the Civic. Okay, so now you can have a monster truck Civic, or let's say you want to have a Porsche. Now you can have it's a little off, like I said, it doesn't fit all the cars, but fits most cars here. I need to modify some. And there you go, now you have a lifted Porsche. Or if you want to have a lifted Troca, there you go, now you can have and you can lift that, if you want to do that. Or Tacoma, you want to have a way lifted Tacoma, you can sand this down, and there you go, now you have a way super tall Tacoma. Or you can have the Land Cruiser again, Land Cruiser there. Or I don't have any other cars on hand, but you get the point. You can lift pretty much anything. Would you get the wheels that come with the rotor? I've been wanting some. I actually just sold my last set on Sunday, so I guess I'll have to restock soon. But it's not my main priority right now, because they don't sell as well as you would think, despite them being so nice. The price point, not a lot of people want to buy them. So but I will be restocking them soon, along with all the other wheels. So hopefully they come sometime in the next month or two, something like that. Wagon Duster, how you doing? Anchor FR Legends, sick. Thanks, man. So this is the swap for the 83 Silverado, and this is a base swap and a facelift for the front grille to make it look way nicer. And the only thing you have to do that I didn't do until I realized after I printed them was this post actually, and the actual thing, it gets wider, it gets thicker as it goes up, it tapers out. So instead of being this small, it goes up and goes bigger, bigger, bigger. So you actually have to drill out this just a little bit of this hole. That way it can go all the way down. That's something I realized after I print them up. So I need to fix that for the next print. But you can kind of get in there, but it doesn't fit absolutely perfect. It kind of messes with it, but it has a dual exhaust that actually stick out. And I actually have a version too that's some people liked, that actually has a back bumper, so you hide these exhausts, the back bumper comes up, and yeah, it's something different. We got this again, lowers the car, or the truck, and can I get this thing out real quick? Looks like it's stuck now. Oh, I know I shouldn't have pushed it too much. Oh, whatever. But the wheels right here, I curved them even more, so I made this even skinnier than the factory one, so you can fit the bigger wheels like these guys here. Oops. You can fit these Kragers in there, nice, so they really be tucked into the frame. That way they don't hit the what is it called, like the bed, because they go a little wide and then they kind of come in, which is irritating because you can't really slam them. But just imagine that. Now they're all tucked all in there. House Fever, Hot Garage Wheels, IF Diecast, friggin' Alex. Thanks for joining. We're going over some 3D parts from the last tub here. Yeah, so there's a basis for the Silverado. I have 2 of those in stock right now, and next I have these, which are for the 55 gasser. If you guys can see these. I don't have a 55 gasser on hand that's lowered, but it's a cool little design. It has an X, hollow points, stuff like that. But you go and you cut the headers off, and you can actually just completely drop the gasser, like slam it to the ground with these, and it looks pretty cool. So I have I think I have like 10 or 9 or 10 of these, I forget, but I have a couple of these, and a lot of people like the gassers. So if you're interested, I would say go order now because these sell out kind of fast. Next, which I don't have on, or do I have on? Let me check. I have them. This next thing is for the Civic EF. This old Civic, very nice. I have some tape on there, don't worry about that. But this is the lowering base for it. You can get some slammed cars in there, but it snaps right in, and it fits perfect there. You guys can see that. Even has the exhaust sticking out a little bit more. Just a little bit, not too much. And pretty cool. So now you can lower your car, put the interior nice and low. My favorite is the roof access. I put them in all the seats. Cool, man, thanks. I need wheels, bro, no tires. Message me. We can try and work something out. I don't have too many wheels without tires right now. So if you have some pictures from my website, just screenshot and send them to me, and I'll let you know if I have extra sets lying around. We can go from there. And so that's for the Civic EFs. And then the next, and one of the last things is this is a Datsun 510 Coupe lowering base. So this has the front grille. It's not as this front part. It's not as angled as the Hot Wheel brand is. So it goes flat, so you can get even lower with the car. And again, it has a little exhaust pipe from under. That's the lowest point, is that exhaust. So you can scrape that down if you don't want it too much. But I wanted that exhaust to be there. I have one of these. They're like not too popular. Not many people do coupes, so I need to make a wagon version, but that'll come eventually. And one of the last things, let's see if I have one. This is the last thing for today, but for this car, I'll buy the tires. All right. This is the, I believe this is 2007 or 2009 casting of the Chevy Silverado. This particular body style, I'm not too familiar with it, but this looks more like a work truck that's lowered. But this is the bed cover for them. This is the treasure hunt, and you have to, which way's the right one? That way. There you go. They fit perfect just right in there, all the way around, and pop it right back in, pop it right back out. They have these little slots on the outsides. If you can see them, it doesn't go all the way around, so it kind of goes in. And there you go. Perfect. Do I have any of the bases mounted? I don't have any cars on hand that are on those bases. I just test fit them and then I just put them for sale. So yeah, I don't do too much with them. Sorry, but yeah. So that's those. I think that's everything. I don't know. Does anyone want to see anything in particular that you guys missed? I don't know. I can go back, but that's just about everything for today. Bunch of cars, bunch of holiday stuff coming out, seasonal stuff. Oh, actually, I have one of these. Is this it? This is from Jimmy's Hot Wheels. He made this Civic up. This is a Hello Kitty Civic using a couple different things. These are my off-road wheels. These are my lifted base. That's these guys. These guys. And he lifted it on this EK9. You can see the base down the bottom. And that's the blower intake, all detailed up. You see the wiring's all pink, and the actual thing's all silver and gray. Pretty nice. Pretty cool. So yeah, just thought you guys show that. Forgot I had that right there. Do you have any roof cases? Yeah, I do. I'll go back to those real quick. Let me see. Here they are. I have these, which are some smaller ones. You can cut the ends off of these and get them to fit perfect, but that's a little smaller version. You don't want to go to edge, because I know some brands don't actually go overwrapping the roof. They kind of sit on top, which is a little weird, but it's a style, I guess. That's a cargo box. That's like a Thule little carrying case that you would open up sideways. So hopefully you can see that. Hot Wheels Fever. I dropped it. Where'd it go? So that's one style there of that version. And I have this, which is the next one, which is a little bit larger, but it has no bars, no support bars. You see this? The larger one. This actually sits. I like this one. I like this one a lot more. There you go. This one goes just like that. So now you can see it fits the whole length. And that's what it looks like from the top. Just imagine it's on there straight. Let's see, is that straight? Yeah, kind of. But yeah, it sits like that. How much are these? I don't know actually. Hold on, let me see. Which ones? The first ones? Let's see. I have these posted on my website for $2 on my website. The first ones with the bars that go on the side. But yeah, these ones fit a little better in my opinion, but I know a lot of people want those bars because a lot of people like those a lot more. How's 209 831 Collectibles? How you guys doing? Thanks for stopping by. Yep. So that's what those cargo boxes look like. Yeah, here's the wing again. I know a lot of people like the wing. I'm gonna try and put that, like, imagine something like that. Like, it looks kind of weird on a Civic, so you would have to kind of cut some grooves into the actual body there. There you go. Oops. Go something like that, so you can get a little closer. I obviously can't do it because I can't cut it right now, but just imagine something like that. A little higher though. But yeah, so that's the things there. What do you say? I need the cages with the bikes too. Where are they at? Cases with the bikes. Ah, here they are. Yeah, that's the one with the bikes. Where are they at? This is the ones with the bikes here. I have the bikes all mounted with 10-speed bike. And these are made longer so they actually fit side to side. Or the whole length of the roof there. Elijah Shoots, Ant, how you doing? There you go. Hopefully you can see that angle. Try not to drop it. But that's what that would look like. EAZ Customs, how you doing? Yep, so that's what that is. I have those. Those are about like the only roof things I have, other than roof racks for like the 4Runner, the Tacoma, or the Land Cruiser here. So those are like the only things I have for like a JDM kind of car like that, or something smaller, little sedan. But yeah, those ones will also fit on like a Porsche. If we upload a receipt later, if I can figure out how to, yeah, I will. I had some trouble last time and I ended up just losing it, I think. But yeah, I'm gonna try and pay attention to figure it out, so you can go back and scrub through it. Oh, we gotta see now. Imagine this larger roof box, cargo box, on top of the Porsche. Very, very nice. I like this look of it when it's overhanging a lot. But I know not everyone's a fan of, but I think it's pretty cool. Just a little bit of glue, that'll fit nice. Yeah. So if anyone new who wants to see anything, let me know. If not, I'm gonna end the live stream in about a minute. Let me know if you want to go back and see something else. Victor Sanchez, EAZ Customs, how you guys doing? Thanks for joining the live. Yeah, that's about it. That's just about everything. Went through 5 boxes, 5 totes. 3D parts today. So this reminder, just about everything on here that I showed today, this is all on my website, hhwcustoms.com. And you can see it here. hhwcustoms.com. So yeah, if you guys want any parts, any decals, any wheels, I know I'm running low on wheels right now. But I'm expecting a restock soon. Good, thank you, I'm late. Can I see the bike again? Yeah, no worries, man. Where's that? We'll continue. One second. Here we go. This is the Snapdragon. As it looks like. Lopez, how you doing? Hi, Josh W, how you doing? There you go. That's that, and then this is what it looks like on a car. Right here. It doesn't fit the whole length. Or actually, no, this one does. Never mind. Wrong attachment. There you go. Hopefully you can get a look of what that looks like. That's the front view. Pretty cool. Nice and just about centered. And yeah. Very nice, very detailed. Give cement blocks to make it look like it's missing a wheel. I don't have any printed up right now. I had originally, I made jack stands a while back, but not many people wanted them because they were such a pain in the ass because they were so small. But I would do that. Would it fit different cars? Yeah, you could make them fit. Where'd it go? Oh, it's right here. Yeah, I don't know what kind of car you're looking for, but it's like, it looks weird on a Porsche, but you know, if you can glue it on flat, you do that. Or if you want to, if you want to put it on this giant 4Runner, you could do that too. I don't know if it'll fit all the way across. This would be an interesting look if you can glue it like perfectly flat on the inside of this bed, so it's not like hitting the bottom, so it still has would have storage in the bottom. But you can glue this right there on that Tacoma. There you go. Now you have a Tacoma with a bike rack. I don't know, something different. That's on a Land Cruiser. I'm just grabbing the cars I have readily available right now, guys. Thanks for the decals, by the way. Can't wait to finish that taco truck. Oh, cool, man. Yeah, no worries. Hope you we get that thing done. Want to see it? Yeah, that's it. That's it on the Land Cruiser. Again, that's the front view. I don't have any cars. Let's see. What are the cars gonna do that? Here, this might be fun. If you want to have a bike rack on a really rusty Volvo, there you go. Did this one up a little bit ago, but you can glue that nice and flat on there. I don't know. Yep. Hopefully that gets you an idea of what cars can go on. It's basically just like cars that don't have too much of a curve to it, because like I said, the Porsche, it'll kind of be leaning back just a little bit, but not too bad. But yeah, so that's just about it, guys. Easy Customs and thumbs up, yeah. But yeah, so you can head over to my website. It's right here. Follow me on Instagram, but the website's hswcustoms.com. I have wheels, decals, 3D parts, tools. You need to restock on some tools. But yeah, you can get a lot of stuff on my website. So thanks guys for joining. I guess I'm gonna head out now. Aloha, Keen Customs. How you doing? Wolf God Mode. Man, you guys just missed me. I'm heading out. But thanks you guys all for stopping by. I hope you guys liked all the display of all the 3D parts. If you have any questions, just message me. I'll try to answer all of them. Everything's available online right now. And yeah, more stuff's coming out every day, every week. And I'm hoping to have a restock on wheels pretty soon. But yeah, thanks guys for stopping by. And see you guys later.